Oh well, let's do this. Let's move some more team. Let's do this. Space jump, right mouse button for light, and okay. I barely remember this game, so let's walk take a while. Easily the oldest, and if not the wisest, certainly the most learned. She remembered when Josiah still lived, and she would sit on his crate and listen to his stories. Those memories, like so many others, were bittersweet. Okay. Okay. Text. Text. Yep. I have to. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Oh, there we go. Ellie was a sullen and beautiful girl, the youngest of all of them, with a mind unfit for lofty thoughts. She had once come in here to see if there was any old firewood. Otherwise, she stayed in her cluttered house where it was warm and familiar. Huh. Abel loved Issa, and he loved Daniel and Ellie. But when his mind wasn't turned toward their well-being, it was filled with thoughts of bleak hopelessness. Sometimes he would rifle through the barrel. The promise of undiscovered trinkets raised his spirits, if only temporarily. Oh. Yesterday, 4 people lived on this island. Now only 1 remains. What a shame. Should I click? Oh. Okay, so everyone has their own little hut. I remember this being on websites. So. Oh, no, okay, I don't know what that means. Oh, well. It's a very desolate place to be living. They reached the ruins and strolled leisurely through them toward the shoreline. Isa could remember when the old buildings still stood here, filled with families. Oh my. I'm sorry, he said, and he cried because he often cried during these talks. For what, she said, for a lot of things. Toward the shoreline. Okay, stared at the water for a time and then continued to walk along the shoreline. Sure. Oh, what's this? These conversations were not new. Long ago, Issa had learned to love Abel despite and for his despondency. She hugged him as the wind tossed her long gray hair around. Gray hair? That's not very typical. What's your old? A strange acidic smell emanated from the pipe. It's like it's very dark when I looked at it. Things get dark when I get close to them. Isa kept a smile on her face, although she did not feel like smiling. The rusted junk cast shadows on the opposite wall. How do you know Abel didn't take it? He said. Because I trust him, she said. He's a dismal man, but he would never hurt any of us. Do you trust Ellie? Daniel didn't answer immediately. I trust all of you, he said, because that's how we have to live. It's a lot of switches. Daniel, the last one I gave the key to, said Issa. Daniel stared at the mysterious control panels. He didn't meet her eyes. He never met anyone's eyes. I didn't take it, he said. Why would I take it? I'm the one that told you it was missing. Fresh air from an unseen crack in the corner cut through the room's stuffy musk. sat down beside the flashlight. What about Ellie? Has Ellie mentioned anything to you? She said. She didn't take it either, he said. Nor did I, and nor did Abel, she said, and yet it's gone. It's the unseen crack, irrelevant. Okay. Books. I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. My problem's that she's a liar, said Ellie, angrily fiddling with the knobs on the machine as she faced around. And I have to keep explaining this to you over and over again. You don't know her like I know her. Exactly, you're not an impartial judge, he said. She keeps the chapel locked, and she's the only one with the key, said Ellie, leaning on the barrels and folding her arms. So you're saying she took it, he said. Just sticking my finger in all the sockets I can. What is your problem with these? Said Daniel, putting his book back down. He was annoyed at being interrupted here. My spice is extremely dark. And despite all the electrical things all over the place, there's no lights inside these houses. A mysterious liquid had drained from the tank and into the water long ago. That acidic stuff. Well, there's 3 trees here. This place was a forest once. This whole place, or just these 3 trees? These skeletons were all that remained. Isa could remember the glorious living trees, barely. A damp tangle of trees and foliage, free to run wild and unkempt. Oh. Just checking out the... Well, what the hell's that? Aha. Skybox disappears. For some reason. Huh. There's another bunker over there. Come back when night falls. Okay. There are no spider webs on the skeletal remains. The last of the spiders died years ago. Nice little apocalypse thing. Monstrous tracks leading from the hatch were brand new, but the wind quickly erased them. Monstrous tracks, really? The night was wild and cold. Only 4 switches, but I don't know how many need to be up or down. What was the secret to doing this? Let's just wait. Follow these, I guess. I don't know. Oh, more of these houses. Much of them underwater, of course. Oh, fire burning. A key. A note. I remember when the moon still shined, when each night was bathed in a warm silver. And the shadows were mysterious and friendly, and the island was a place of joy. That was many years ago. Since it disappeared, this place has become cold and stark, plagued by an inexplicable sense of loss and despondency. Daniel and Ellie are young. They do not feel it. They don't remember what the world used to be like. But Abel and I do, and we are both filled with longing for intangible joys that it can no longer provide, for friends that do not exist, for feelings that cannot be responsibly felt. When I was younger, I smiled because I felt like smiling. Now, that smile is a disguise. So it goes. Book. She took the knife from the shelf. The blade was dull and rusty, but it was still pointed. She was not smiling. Do you feel like faking a smile anymore? What you got here? Lisa didn't know what the object was, but she remembered her father tinkering with it in his workshop when she was a girl. The workshop and the adjoining home were now far underwater. She was not a young woman, but even now seeing it brought her comfort. Abel came in. "How do I get into storage?" he asked. She shut and locked the box. "I've told you before," she said. "I forgot," he said. "I don't go there often." "Press the first 3 until they click. Leave the 4th alone," she said. Well, that was one I was definitely going to try pretty soon. Oh my. So many candles and still so dark. What childlike emptiness I felt to feel the most peaceful solace in fantasy. To find in masquerades a truth more vivid than reality. What sort of twisted villains were these ancient writers to taunt us with unreachable worlds and more beautiful than our own? We have enough stored food to live long lives. When our wood runs out, we will be cold, but only so cold as to be uncomfortable. The water is rising, but it will be many years before it reaches our homes. Technically, we survive, but to what end? This island is all the world we know, and is nothing but the broken pieces of a fairy tale. Another lockbox. He watched Ellie put her clothes back on, his eyes unfocused, not really seeing her. She didn't say anything. Her lips were pursed in that eternal, ignorant scowl. Weird. He got up from the bed and opened his box. He used to believe that one day he could plant the last few seeds and they would be able to grow food again, but now he knew that the ground was poison. Isa had given the seeds to him for safekeeping. Isa loved him. Isa trusted him. His eyes filled with tears, but he didn't let Ellie see. "I'm supposed to meet Isa for a walk," he said. She didn't answer. She just left. Oh, nerd. Abel read to escape. Daniel read to feed his lofty, strange thoughts. Isa read to pass the time, but Ellie, as far as Abel knew, she hadn't opened a book in years. What did she do all day? He didn't know. Sometimes he worried about her. He was worried about all of them. Were they really as melancholy as he was? There's an evil man on this island, and I know him well. We played together as youths, we have cried together, we have eaten together, we have loved the same women, betrayed the same women. He is my constant companion and my worst enemy. He puppets my arms, legs, and mouth to his own selfish ends, and secretly hurts everyone I love as I watch, helpless, with their unshed, unfelt blood on my hands. He gifts my flesh with indescribable pleasures, and blights my soul with unutterable despair. His name is sin, and we are irrevocably bound together. Surely there exists no hell worse than this. They could make more candles, they couldn't make more wood, so Abel burned candles. What are they making the candles out of then? Oh yeah, what's up here? No shortcut back. Which I will be using. Smoke coming out of this one. Bed scattered. Oh. Something happened here. She glared at him. I'm going to get wood, she spat. Do you think I was too stupid? No, he said. I'm going to get wood. Oh yeah, she got wood alright. Well, that's kind of rude. Ellie was laying on the bed. Daniel came in. She scowled at him suspiciously and beautifully. What were you and Issa doing in the old power building? What were you talking about? Last building, looks like. Huh. Wait. Abel often visited Daniel. He loved to talk, and Daniel loved to listen. Issa and I were out for a walk, said Abel as he entered. I thought I'd stop by before he got caught up in a book. Daniel put his book down. Hello, he said. His expression confused Abel. Is it the house of the reader? Daniel stared at the pile of wood. He hadn't burned wood for months. Let's talk about Ellie instead. Abel was silent for a moment. What about Ellie? He said. Daniel didn't need an answer. Abel swallowed. Alright, let's talk about Ellie. Should I... Daniel sat with Ellie under the tree, his arm around her. Do you remember when we used to climb that tower over there? He said. I wonder how long before the whole island is underwater. Tower? I was talking about that. So we can check out that door had rusted shut. It would never open. Oh, jeez, you say something. So, to the bunker or the hatch? It's nighttime. But I've not gone to the bunker yet. So. Slide on down to the other side. Wasn't very much of a singer. The night was wild and cold. Just love electrocuting myself. Ellie was uneasy. The darkness had never felt this menacing before. It seemed alive, watchful. The code was long forgotten. Nobody had been below in many years. I don't freaking know. Ellie? Daniel's voice echoed around the tunnels. Silence. She couldn't explain the feeling. It was as though something was lurking around every corner, staying out of sight, staying ahead of her. Daniel heard soft, scratching footsteps behind him. He turned and shined his flashlight around the tunnel. Nothing. Am I down here? Because the power's off. I'll turn it on. Hopefully. He called again. Ellie? Still no answer. But he heard the footsteps again. flashlight. He didn't even have time to cry out at the shadow silhouetted in his flashlight beam lunging towards him. Build a nest. She felt its breath before she felt its claws, and then she was gone. Monstrous footsteps. There's a story about pooping killed. Or disappearing, at least. Forever. Also, this place is a labyrinth, and I have no idea how to get out of it. Switches. She'd never felt like this before. She knew these tunnels well. She had been down here hundreds of times, and yet she was lost. Lost, confused, and afraid. Oh wait, is this the direction? No, no. It's looking around every corner. Oh, is it over now? Yeah. Well, this was the way back, but flashlight's dying. What's going on with the flashlight? Oh. Easier to recharge a flashlight. Well, I explored the entirety of the right side, so... Oh yep, it rains at night. Pretty wild. Come back when night falls. Alright. Looks pretty dark. Wants me to finish up the tunnels first. Alright. fine. I also walk slower in these tunnels. Through here already? No, this doesn't look familiar. Still no idea what the code is, though, of course. What's this? Family of rats lived amid the crates of dried food. They were perhaps the last animals left alive. Yeah, except for whatever creature's been killing everyone. Also, of course, creature's just a metaphor, and it's killing each other. Because going right up there is just... yeah, it's just the extra last area. Let's recharge the light. That's... realizing the reason why I'm doing that. Something left just ended. That's it. There's nothing. I can't be sure what places I've been to already. In both directions, didn't I? Oh, let's try right first. Nothing. Just keep taking rights. Right, I've been through there. There's nothing on the tables or anything. Or under the tables. Or shadows. This is a dead end. Wait, is it? Why is it so bright? Oh, I guess I'll hold it like that in here. We're real close. Okay. Confirmed for that being completely clean. Right last time, so let's go here. It's a long one. Oh, we're at the nest. The growling. Touch it. Shit, does that mean I've been everywhere? I haven't figured out the code, but again, the code's probably not anything fancy. Oh. You can go behind this pretty easily. Shit. Oh, we can get it out? Okay. Worried for a moment there. Tunnel simulator at this point. direction did I skip last time then? Oh, I must have made a wrong turn. I'm back here. What turn did I forget then? What's the turn I forgot? Oh, jeez. Yeah, back at the beginning. Waiting until night didn't do anything. Yeah. Probably supposed to be running around that labyrinth still. I feel like I missed life, he said, like it whizzed right by while I wasn't looking and I'm watching it disappear into the horizon. It's stuck in this prison. Well, come on, she said, look out at the water, isn't it beautiful? Lonely, he said, lonely and infinite. We're old, Issa, said Abel, and we're getting older. We've been getting older since we were born, said Issa. She was always smiling. Abel never smiled. Power's still being provided just fine. Key. What was that key for? Right, so question mark. Oh yeah, flashlight. Ridiculous. Can't figure out a maze. Wandering around now instead, wondering if I can miss something. One's almost definitely in the maze. Oh, I never got a key for this? Where the hell did I get the key from? For them. Oh yeah, the lock boxes. I didn't find any keys on the flashlights, are there? Unless I missed it, of course. Shit, where's your ass? This one? Conserve your flashlight battery, charge it at power outlets, explore freely, pieces stored together. When night falls, into the mountain. Yeah, so much for that, huh? Just the intros to all the characters. Yeah, it says when night falls into the mountain, but cannot enter the mountain. Don't know why. Presumably I forgot to do something. What it is, I have no idea. I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, I never found that key for the... The story heavily indicated it was at, what, Lisa's house or something? I don't know. I don't know whose Lisa's house is. Are those 4 houses at the... all grouped up? What was that? Oh yeah. No spoilers. Weird though. Why does it light up so brightly? I'm pretty sure I got everything out of these houses, right? Like... that's just a cup. Nothing else. And then... this house is... I got all this. I just feel like I missed something. It says to go to the mountain when night falls. Nothing happens. Tells me to wait for nightfall, so... seems like I forgot something. Nothing on or under or near any of this. Daniel took down the dead flashlight and replaced it with a fully charged one, listening to Abel talk and thinking unrelated thoughts. He preferred the sharp illumination of flashlight to the dimness of flame. So I don't really know. Yeah, the poem. Oh fuck, I did forget this key. Well, and now my flashlight's done. Whose house was it? Oh wait, no, this one doesn't have anything in it. Just has a flashlight. It doesn't actually have... aim for it. Okay, so now I can get into that blocked house. Yep, I really did forget something after all. Miss it. Alright. Finally make some progress. That was a noise. Jeez. Daniel was still thinking about his talk with Abel the day before as he absentmindedly picked the book up. Something caught his eye, or rather, the lack of something. Why is it bright in here now? The moon sliver was gone. What? He stared at the empty dais for some time, struggling to comprehend this simple, shocking fact. Had someone moved it? Isa, perhaps? She was the only one with a key to the Chapel of Infinite Light. But Ellie or Abel could have borrowed it from her as he had done, or taken it. Regardless, he had to tell the others. What's the moon sliver? Word of Hector the First. Okay. Or maybe the word of Hector 1. Anyways. The moon sliver was written by the pure spring rain upon pages of dried leaves and found by noble Hector. What is a potato? The moon spoke to Hector, saying, "Take this, the moon sliver, and make for it a place in the Chapel of Infinite Light, for it is a holy document. Man cannot read it, but its every letter is known to the demons of the night, and greatly feared. Know that it will protect you, even should my light cease to bathe the night in holy silver. Give it a place of honor and treat it as a prized possession, for it is your weapon against evil." And so Hector took the moon sliver and placed it in the Chapel of Infinite Light upon a silver pedestal. And the night was warm with light, and the day was bright with warmth. 4? Is that chronological? I can go. What's this? Word of Hector 2. The woodland teeth, the monster of the forest, was more tenacious than the other demons. It hated the people of Hector and desired to take the island away from them. And it lurked in dark corners and unseen passageways, scheming horrific schemes. It came to pass that Ursula was taken, stalked by the woodland teeth, in the dark underground, attacked and dragged down to hell. Then the moon came to Hector in a dream and said, "Hector, the time has come, your great enemy has arrived. You would all do well to tremble, for his power is great and his depravity is unspeakable. Go, take the moon sliver from its pedestal and do battle." And so Hector went to the Chapel of Infinite Light and retrieved the moon sliver and went into the tunnels. Oh. Here's most of the text is legible. Hector descended, darkness, terrible whispering, infinite and deep. Did not know how long he wandered, promises of brutal torture and mutilation waiting. Begone, teeth of the forest, spoke the holy incantations written upon, returned to the surface. And 4. Again, the moon came to Hector in a dream. "The woodland teeth is vanquished," it said. "Your people are safe now, but it still waits, lurking in the depths. It fears the moon sliver, and it will not dare appear again while the holy document remains in your possession. But know this, should the moon sliver ever be destroyed, even my divine light will not be able to save you from the wrath of the woodland teeth and the darkness of hell. Keep it safe, keep it ready, and may you live in prosperity on this island that I have given you. Let your prosperity be a sign that the words I speak are true." And it's gone again. Yeah, this chapel's pretty crazy. Just those lights coming from those windows at all time. It's dark out here. Windy. It's even windier at night. And so, door again. Return to the mountain. Hey, there we go. Oh, jeez, what the hell? Isa couldn't remember the last time she had been under the mountain. There was no reason for her to come here, but she had looked everywhere else. She clutched the old knife in her right hand. Yesterday the moon sliver went missing. Today Ellie, Daniel, and Abel were all nowhere to be found. She knew the word of Hector by heart. The sinister implications were not lost on her. Ellie, she called. Daniel. Abel. Abel heard her and answered, I'm here. There's something strange about his voice, something Issa didn't like. What are you doing here? I'm reading of ages past, he said. Do you know where Ellie and Daniel are? She said. I do not, he said. They are missing, she said. They are missing and the moon sliver is missing. Do you understand me? Do you understand what this implies? I do, he said. Night will fall in a few hours, and we need to stick together. We can sleep in the same house. Mine or yours, we'll keep the fire burning. We'll keep the door locked, and we will pray, Abel. We will pray to the unseen moon for mercy and protection. Are you happy here, Issa? We can't stay in the dark. It thrives in the dark. Are you happy? Yes, I'm happy. Please, Abel. Oh. Flashlight's dead. There were tears in his eyes and he struggled to control his voice. Issa, I know you. I know every inch of you and I know every corner of your mind. You aren't happy. None of us are happy. Issa didn't respond. I'm staying here. The tears were falling freely now. I would like it if you stayed with me, Issa. Please stay with me. I will find you, Abel. I let it out, Issa. I destroyed the moon sliver. Issa was shocked and silent. I burned it yesterday after I walked with Daniel. Her eyes were filling with betrayed, angry tears. What, Abel? No. Why? Do you want to be dragged to hell? Do you want us to be dragged there with you? We're already in hell. This island, this horrible, barren, lonely island, this place of sin, this is hell. I saw the blasphemous scraps of paper Jeremiah found those many years ago. I read them before they were destroyed. Perhaps I was the only one who did, and I did not believe them. But I've lived life since then, and I have seen the truth of their words. Issa could not respond. As tears streamed down her face, she just kept walking to the sound of his voice, the knife clutched in her hand. You did not read the blasphemous scraps, Issa, but I did, and I remember them with incredible clarity, supernatural clarity even. Fear not the dark shadows or the scratches of the night, for the woodland teeth is your salvation, it is your escape. It said this and more, Issa. The woodland teeth is not here to take us to hell, it is here to take us away from hell. She could see him ahead, her flashlight beam cutting through the sickly fog. He was sitting in a chair, a book in his lap. As she approached, she could see that he was crying too. I believe the word of Hector, she said. I will not go to hell. Please trust me. Please. I believe the word of Hector, she said again. And she put the knife to her chest, pointing it first. Point first. No, no, Issa, please don't. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I love you, she spat tearfully. I love you so much. She closed her eyes and pushed. She remembered where the heart was located from one of her father's old books. Abel was too slow to catch her falling body. He knelt beside her and sobbed for some time. He was not a strong young man anymore, but Issa's body was light. He would take her out to the water. She had always loved the water. But then what? Read until it found him? No, he didn't feel like reading anymore. He was ready to be rid of this entire cursed island, books and all. He could simply wander, aimlessly and freely, to take one last look at the island and feel the wind blowing the memories away. And then when night fell, he would return. And wait. Morning dawned at the empty island, cold and bright and windy. Listen to that. Created by David Ziemansky. Jaficaso? I'm sorry. Sound assets from Free Sound. All those users. Textures from DeviantArt and those users. Dedicated to Rachel Szymanski. The end. Alright, yep. Alright, well. Yep. Took me 52 minutes and I wandered around quite a bit. But, yeah. That is Moon Sliver. I didn't do everything. Nope, I didn't open the hatch. Should try that. Whoops. Hopefully I can just open it again. Yeah, we'll see. Oh. Okay. So see if I can go straight for it. I'm not sure. Otherwise I can scoot on over to the place over there and do it. Cool. Hopefully the code is 3 presses. One off, or one on. Otherwise this could take a while. Not the same as that, top. Damn, it's not 3 pressed. Ah, oh, fuck you! God, you suck. That's why I hate having you in here. Fucking bark randomly. Shit, have I done that right? I can't do that. I did that already, obviously. I did that one already. Jackass. One down and one up. Shit. to know the truth, and Hector would not tell it. So down here, where nobody would find him, he wrote on scraps of paper. Maybe someday someone would discover them. Yeah? Shit. It is at the end or something. Fucking hell. Well, extra 5 minutes of guessing to. Oh. Well. I don't know. I don't know about anything. So.